Yo, what up, Team Handsome Guy? It's your boy Ryan Magin here. If I haven't told you today, you're looking fucking amazing, and welcome to the Winter 2015 Essentials video. And this is technically 2015-2016 because winter's gonna go through the new year. But every season I do what I consider my Essentials series of things and items of clothing I think that every man should have in their wardrobe to go through these upcoming seasons and months. So what you're gonna find in my winter essential is actually gonna be a little bit different than what somebody from like New York City would have, but I'm gonna try to convey my points if you're living in the very colder environments. I live in Florida, so please take that as a disclaimer that my winter wardrobe is not gonna be as built out as, let's say, somebody who lives in Wisconsin, New York City, Chicago. I don't live there. I don't deal with the cold every day, and for the sake of these videos, I'm not going to go out and buy all these clothes that I'm eventually going to go back and return and look like a douchebag. So, with that said, I have a good base wardrobe. I travel a lot. I do go into the colder environments quite a bit, so I do know how to dress when I'm there. So, first things first, you need is a solid overcoat or pea coat. This is like your workhorse. So, don't go cheap here if you can. If you can get a nice pea coat, it's going to last you years. And a couple things to know about pea coats is you need to make the distinction as whether or not what you're going to be wearing underneath them, whether it's going to be a lot of t-shirts, a lot of long sleeve shirts, a lot of like maybe lightweight sweaters, hoodies, versus if you're wearing them over a suit jacket. Because if you're wearing it over a suit jacket, you're going to have to get a larger pea coat, so it's not going to be as tailored. It's going to be meant to get you to and from, let's say, through the subway, through the cold, to your business, and then out, vice versa. So know that going in, that certain pea coats are going to be slimmer fitting versus over a suit jacket and a suit, which is going to be a lot wider and thicker of a pea coat. So just, you can go, a smaller versus larger pea coat, depending on how much you're going to wear. My personal favorite look of winter when it starts getting really cold is the pea coat with the long sleeve shirt or lightweight sweater or t-shirt under it. And I wear that the 1 or 2 days it gets cold here in Florida like that. So this is my pea coat. It's actually a double-breasted pea coat. This one's a Calvin Klein. I've had it for a while. It fits me really, really good. I'll button it up for you. As you can see, this is a double-breasted pea coat. Looks really, really classy when it's buttoned. Like I said, I tend to wear this with just a t-shirt underneath it. I don't like to go too crazy, but as you can see, it's just really fitted well. The shoulders fit good, and if I wanted to pop the collar, I could. And this is just big enough to where if I wanted to wear a hoodie underneath it and stack it if it starts getting really cold, I can. And that's a really good, more of a New York type of look to have the hoodie under the big pea coat. So with that said, one thing that I found with pea coats is if you're only going to wear it with shirts underneath it like this, which I think is a really, really good look and a very simple look for people that live in, like, we'll say around 35 to 50 degree weather, I would say. Like I said, don't quote me on that because I don't live in this frigid cold environment. But this is actually a Calvin Klein small. I am 6'2", 210. So to wear a small pea coat is a little weird for me because the sizing on these things is all off. I don't know why, they make them really, really big. So keep that in mind when you're shopping for your pea coat. So that's number one. And this is double-breasted. You can get it where it's more long and flowy. There's lots of different styles, but if you're gonna get one, get a black pea coat. So next up are like your lighter jackets for when it may be layering underneath if it's not as cold. If you saw my video, I'll post it up here on the side down below. I did about the bomber jacket. This is my favorite bomber jacket this season. It's a real lightweight jacket. You can wear it with a hoodie underneath it, and it's not going to be as cold as your wool blend pea coat. Just a really good, clean jacket. Like I said, this is one that I get a lot of use out of living here in Florida. It's not as hot or not as cold here, so the lighter weight jacket works very well. This is 2015, so the bomber jacket is really in right now. If you're watching this from the future, the bomber jacket may not be in stock, but it is still a timeless piece that you can wear year-round. This is from Urban Outfitters. Your Neighbors is the brand. Just a really good lighter weight jacket, and they make heavier bomber jackets too. This is just a lighter weight one, so Urban Outfitters is a really good selection of bomber jackets if you're looking to get one. Next up, we have the denim jacket, and once again, this is a really cool jacket. This is not very warm if you're wearing it with just a t-shirt over it. I would recommend you stack this over a hoodie. Creates a really, really unique look. I love it. You will probably love it. Put this bad boy on. You can see how it fits. These tend to fit me a little tighter. They stretch out a lot as you wear them, but this is just a really good jacket to layer over a hoodie, or I mean, I wear it if it's just a little chilly at night because, like I said, I live in Florida, so it doesn't get that cold here. But good layering piece to have in your wardrobe. Now that we're over those are like a good base level of jackets to have, and there's other ones, military coats, parkas, but like I said, I don't personally own those because of my demographic, and I don't encourage you to buy a parka unless you're absolutely going to wear a parka. You know, next up is good for stacking. You're gonna have hoodies. I always recommend if you're going with a darker jacket, go with a lighter hoodie underneath, so it creates a little contrast. You can see that you have different layers on. This is just a basic gray pullover hoodie by On The Bias. I bought it from Pacific Sunwear. It was like 20 bucks, and it's got the cool zippers on the side. And I'll do a little lookbook video at the end of this series, and you can see how I'm gonna style some of these, you know, when it does get cold here in Florida. But a good gray hoodie, you can get these in black as well. It's good to have a mixture, but you get the full zip hoodies because it'll be cool with the layering if you leave your jackets open. I also have this other black hoodie. Hoodies are your friend if you're living in the cold weather because they can layer upon layer with hoodies. This is like a half zip with a zipper here. Once again, this creates a unique effect. If I was wearing like a shirt with like maybe a tie underneath it, this thing is like a half zip. It's going to create a really good contrast. Wearing another V-neck just so it's a different color. Just with being that I can wear it open, it's going to create a good stacking effect. But like a full zip hoodie will create the same thing. Just different ways you can wear hoodies. And for the next up is lightweight crew neck and V-neck sweaters. Now these are good for layering over button-ups and things of that nature. This is just a natural color I've been wearing quite a bit. It's real lighter weight, but they make these out of wool. This is just a cotton one because, like I said, it's Florida. I don't need to go wool because of it just doesn't get that cold here. So keep that in mind. Your demographic, but these you know, crew neck, V-neck, you can wear them over by themselves with a hoodie over it, with a with a jacket over it. But these are great to have in your arsenal for layering pieces, and it's totally up to you whether you go crew neck or V-neck. But I would get these things are usually pretty cheap. You can get them for, I mean, the wool ones run about $50 a piece, but you can get the cotton ones for, I mean, Old Navy has them on sale all the time for like 12, 15 bucks each. So just buy like a bunch of colors and you're set for the season. So that is going to wrap up my Winter Essentials 2015-2016 outerwear collection. If you want to know how to put outfits like this together, I'm going to do a lookbook at the end of this series, so keep watching, subscribe below. But I also have a product called 27 Winter Outfits She Can't Resist, which there'll be a link below this video and floating around somewhere here that will help you put together and style winter outfits. Now, I want to make a disclaimer. If you are living in frigid Alaska, don't buy that product because it's not going to be good for you. But it is good for if you live in New York, Chicago, LA, all the other places that it doesn't get frigid cold. But it is a badass product. I put my heart and soul into it like anything I do. And stay tuned for the next Winter Essentials video. I'm going to do pants, shirts, accessories. So yeah, 3 or 4 more videos to show you guys exactly what to have this winter season. Talk to you guys later. Peace.